Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So I have come on today to make some ATCs. So I'm going to make a collection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 to make. And I have been through my treasure trove of a bit box. And I'm going to do a flower and fairy theme. So I've got all these fairies, which I'm going to put to the side. There's bits of, I've got some colours, paper, bits of vellum, scraps out that I found in here. Don't know if I'll use all these bits. I've got these flowers. I think I got these from Amber on our swap. So I want to use those up. And then there's loads of little bits and pieces that I might be able to get in here and use. Also, I was doing a mixed media page the other day and I had some paint left over. So I literally just painted a load of pages. So I'm going to use those, I think, as my backgrounds, to use those up as well. And I have gone through and looked at the sort of colours. So I've got sort of yellow, believe it or not. No, I don't like it, but blues, purples and reds. And a little bit of pink, of course. So I've gone through my distress inks and we've got a bit of milled lavender, which I'm going to use. I know that's a very pale lilac, but we'll use that. I've then got this one, weathered wood, which is quite a nice blue, and I don't use that one very often, so I'm going to use that one. Fire brick, which I like for the red. Mustard seed. This is going to be very juicy because I don't use this one at all. I think I've only used it a couple of times. So yeah, that's mustard seed for the yellow. And then finally, I've got a bit of tattered rose for the pink. This one might be a bit dry because I've used that a lot. So those are my colours I've got out. So I thought what I'm going to do is probably just, I might glue stick them actually. Glue stick the card, the paper on. Whether I tear it or not, I don't know. Probably will actually. And just if I do all of them, actually I'll do it backwards because then we won't get the tear on there. And I can always go over that bit with a bit of colour. Yeah, that's about right. So I think, oh my gosh. Oh, crikey. That was stuck, I say. Oh, do you know why? Because we're nearly at the end, look. Ah, good. That's something I can nearly throw away. Well, I'll try and use that up today then, shall we? Let's get rid of that. So yeah, I haven't got any ATCs. And I thought it might be nice to have a little stash of them. So I'm just going to stick this down. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all 6. They're going to be, because it's one of 6 that I'm doing. So they're all going to be roughly the same. It's going to be called Flowers and Fairies. And then that one can cut about there. And then that's using up sort of bits and pieces. That's going to have to be a bit shorter. Don't it too wide there. That will be fine. Let's try and get rid of this glue stick then. I have to say I've really loved this purple one because it dries clear, but it's really good because you can see where you've glued and where you haven't glued. Right, so just roughly popping those down. Let's just go along and do the whole shebang. So we're about there. And then let's get rid of that bit. Yep, that's perfect. Oh. Let's try and keep that stuck in. It's a bit like a lipstick when it's, well, run out and you've got that tiny little bit left. Okay, so that's going to be the wrong way. This isn't got any, that bit hasn't got any words on, but I'll keep that because I will use it. I'm not going to throw it away just because. And then let's just tear that piece off. And then we want a tiny little bit off the edge here. Just going to make sure I am, yeah, I am recording, that's okay. I don't know what's happened with the phone, but I did video. I did a couple of videos the other day and I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So I quite happily was sitting here chatting to myself. Right, 2 more to go. Okay, so I'm thinking we should just a tiny bit off the edge there. Get that one on there. That's that one. Okay, and then we've got one left, so waste not, want not. Let's use all the bits that we've just torn up, and hopefully that will use the rest of this glue. Just put that down there, that piece. What I'm not going to use because it hasn't got any writing on it. That bit has. That bit has. Oh, let's just pop that on. And that should be us covered then. Right, those few bits I will throw away. I'm not going to keep those. Right, there we go. Right, there we go. That's that done. Let me just get my wipe. Sticky hands. Right, so we're finished with that. Let's get that out of the way. We don't need that anymore. And then we've got our 6 backgrounds. I'm going to leave that one to dry because that's the stickiest. So what are we going to go for? So I'm going to definitely have a fairy on each one, I think, because I've got 6 here. So we're going to go for, let's go for the red one first. So I think, where's my red? Have I got a red in here? Maybe not. I'll get my other. There we go. So let's just have a piece of this red. Should just get a bit of scrap to work on. I know I've used the pink on all of them, but I'll glue that down again in a minute. That's literally all I'm wanting, is just a bit of colour. Put that out of the way. And then to have something like that. Now I'm going to want, and have I got any red flowers here? Have I got anything in here? Excuse me, that I can use. We've got a love heart, red. You know that pink is going to be the major colour here, don't you? A little flower pot, that's not really. Ladybird. Got anything in there that's red? There must be something. I mean, this is like a treasure chest, isn't it? Let's get this out. I don't think we'll be using the pearls or the little groovy man, but I don't want to be dropping this again like I did last time. So let's just pop those fairies over and let's get it out. And we can see. That's pink, pink. There's all sorts. There's the colouring ins that I've done. Well, that's a pinky red. That's a big old bit of red. Cupcake, that's not really going to go with my theme, I don't think. So you can go back in. Oh, little red flower. I'm thinking that might be a bit too big. for an ATC, but the little flower will be, that will be perfect. And do we think, actually, what about, we're going to go for it. Let's just get that glue used up. Going to have that little love heart there. Get some glue on the back of my fairy. Little Miss Red. And do you ever have too much stuff on your desk? Yes. I'm going to have that little flower just there. Oh, 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 oh. Off you get. And I'm going to leave it like that for a minute, because I'll do the sentiments after, because I've got all these words on here and I want to use one of those on that. Right, so that's the red one. What colour should we choose next? This one is a yellowy colour, so I have used yellow before, believe it or not. I'm just sort of going over that pink a little bit because I'm not sure that yellow and pink go together. Maybe that's why I don't like it. That is very juicy, that yellow. There's a surprise. So what have we got? Now I know there's some bits in here. See, that's pink, blue. Oh, we've got some little Wellingtons. That's not going to go with my fairy theme though, is it? Quite frankly. Have I got anything else? Yellow. Special. That's pretty. I like that. Right. Okay. I don't think the Wellington boots are going to go. So we've got that one or we've got that one. I'm thinking that one. I'm going to go for it. I don't think I've got any yellow. Oh, I've got a yellow. Got a little yellow flower there. Is that going to be too much? We might have that with the other one. I want to make sure I've got enough room for my sentiments as well. So let's pop this one down. Just going to go in the corner with this one. I'm adamant I'm going to use this box of stash stuff. It's just going to take me a while, I feel. Right, I'm going to put proper glue on that one. And then that's got a little special on it. Okay. And then I don't think those wooden elements will go on because they're too heavy. Have I got any little yellow? I've got a little gold. Oh, that's quite pretty. We could have that. It's in the box. Let's use it up. Put that on there. Right. If we need to put anything else on afterwards, we can. What's this? Oh, that's pink. There's a little star. There's a little glitter there. We could pop that on. Get rid of that. Is that yellow? Oh, that's yellow as well. Right, we'll put that on the other one then, because that will match the red one. It's the same sort of flower. Right, I'm just going to leave that one to dry then. So let's put that there, because we're going to have two yellows, believe it or not. Just looking at the time, because, gosh, I've been 14 minutes already. That's because I'm chit-chat-chatting. Right, let's get on with that then. Let's do this one yellow. I'm actually going to leave that bit of pink there because I don't think they go together, but it's going to probably be covered. Right, so that'll be the end of the yellow. And there was another yellow fairy, which is this one here. So let's stick that on first, and then we'll work out what we're doing. Oh, I've got the flower, haven't I? Which I think the fairy will go about there. Yeah, this is very yellow fingers now. I'm not sure that's too big. That's going to overpower. That one's just as big, but I don't think I've got anything else yellow here, have I? That's a baby foot. I don't think we need that. Bumps a daisy. We definitely don't need that. We decided that was too big. Some sort of fish. Pink, pink. That's a little star. That's too heavy. Don't need those little blue flowers. Oh, quite. Is that just a little? Yeah, let's have that. We'll put that on there. Little star there. We need to have flowers because I'm calling the theme flowers and fairies, so I need to make sure each one has got flowers. But the fairies have got flowers. Now there was that will go in the middle there. Let's just pop that in. There we go. Let that dry. Happy with that. Right, let's get rid of that one for the moment. Right, we're on to purple. So I had milled lavender for this. And I'm thinking I might go for this one because this is quite, it's not very dark. It's very, very pale, this milled lavender, but it might not even be dark enough for what I'm wanting. I don't think it is. It's so pale. So let's get a darker purple out then, because that's not quite what I was looking for. That's better. So I'm doing these ATCs. If you don't know what an ATC is, I'm sure most people do, but they're called ATCs, and they're artist trading cards. And basically, you can swap them with people. So if you want to do a swap, they'll send you one of theirs, and you send them one of yours. And on the back, it has all your details, like your name, your address, when your birthday is, what colours you like, what things you don't like, etc. And it's a little bit of a, yeah, just an artist trading card. So I've got that one there, which is going to take up quite a bit of room. I really like this as well, this paper. So I'm going to just put a bit of this down the edge, take a tiny bit off the top and pop that down the edge, because that also uses up that bit. And you can basically put whatever you like on these, but they have to be 3.5 by 2.5, 2.5 by 3.5. That's the size that they are. And you can do them that way or that way. It's up to you. There's no right or wrong way. Right, that is going to go on there, because I'm not going to have enough room left for her otherwise. And we are nearly at the end of my glue. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to have to just slightly, don't like doing it, I'm going to have to chop off a bit of her wing, unless I can get her over a bit more. I reckon I can just fold that under, yeah, because I don't think I can chop a fairy's wing off. Right, what have I got that's purple here? Now they have got flowers on them. That's blue, so I know we've got a blue one coming up. That's green, but I haven't got any purple, have I? Of all the colours, blue. That's a sort of purple, isn't it? Pinky purple. Should we go for that? I'm going to risk it. Let's just push that down. That's going to have to stick for a bit, I think. I might even have to put a little sticky pad on that, I think, because I don't think it's going to... Sorry, I think I've just moved the camera then. Sorry. I don't think it's going to play ball. So let's put a tiny little square on there. It's a small enough square to... Now it's slipping around with the glue. Hang on. Let's just get that off first. Stick that down. Pop another bit of glue on there. And then leave that be. There. Right. Haven't got anything else purple. Was there anything in this little... That's pink. That's a Father Christmas. We don't want that. That's some letters. We don't want that. That's blue. That's a cupcake. We don't want that. There's a Brad. It's a little button. Oh, what's that? That's purple. Right, that'll do. There we go. That's that one then. Let's get that out of the way. Then we have got a blue one. Blue fairy with flowers, like that one. So, I'm thinking I know that's purple, but it has got a bit of blue in it as well. So we're going to go for the weathered wood on this one. And I always think this one's a bit like faded jeans, actually. There we go. Right, let's get that one out of the way then. We've used that one up. We've used that one, and so I'm thinking I might just get rid of that little bit there. So I don't want to put that back. I don't want to put that back, but I don't want to throw it away. There. That can just go on there like that. There we go. Right, little fairy. Let's use this up. Getting there, we're getting there. Right, now I'm going to go right down with her. There we go, that's good. Okay, so we've got... Oh, is that not sticking? Re-stick that down. There we go. Right, EO. So we've got a lovely little blue flower. That bit's rubbish. That bit's rubbish. I don't think we require a tie. There is a little blue star there as well. It's actually 2 blue stars. Don't think we're going to use that. Don't need that and that. I will have had some little green purple. Right. I'm thinking the 2 little stars, like there. So one there. One there. Just move that in a bit. I'm going to go for the little flower there. And then we'll leave that to dry. Right, we've got one more. And then we're done with the sentiments. This one is another purple. Let's just pull my chair in because my back is absolutely killing me today. Ooh. have actually missed out some painkillers just to see if I can get by without, but oh, it might have been a silly move on my half. Right, last one, purple. So, my little fairy, what can we use up? Now, I'm thinking that that's purple. It's a very purpley pink we'll go for. Look at that bow. Don't think that'll work. Oh, there's a white flower there, so you know what we can do, don't you? We can purple that right up. There we go. That'll get rid of that. So we're going to get rid of that. That's definitely pink. It's not purple. That's a little cloud. What's that got? It's got a little diploma on it. Well, do you know what? It's a bit sparkly. We might use that. The fairy could have a diploma. Right. Let's get that on. Okay. Nearly. Not quite. Not quite. Nearly missed that. Chance of using that little bit of scrap up there. I think I'm going to go that side with it, actually. There we go. Fingers are getting really sticky here. Right, where's that little bit of... I like that. We're definitely getting that on. It's not a sticker or anything, is it? Don't know. Isn't it a sticker? It might be. Oh gosh, if it is, it's going to... Oh, it is. It is a sticker. There we go. Get rid of that bit then. Yep, it is. Right, so that piece is going to go just there, where it lands. Look, that little diploma is quite sweet. I'm going to put that on. Because I don't even know where that, what kit, or where that came from. That we're going to have on there. Because it's got purple around the edge. And we've got our lovely flower that we've just made. It was blue on the other side, but it was white on one side. So we'll go for the white, and with the purple on, that looks nice. And then we just really want a little blue, but that's really not going to go, is it? The blue. So have I got anything in here? I've got a little balloon thing. That's not. They all look big. Oh, I just need a little purple something, don't I? It's another little pot here with little bits I'm trying to use up. Is that a balloon? Oh, hang on, there's a little purple flower there. So what I need to do is empty these into this so that I can use this up. Right, let's get rid of that blue bit. And we'll put the purple on the top. But we do need something sparkly on that, don't we? So I must have, in this other little pot I've got, which I'm trying to get rid of also, there must be something purple here. There's a heart. There we go. There's a heart. We'll have that. That little heart will go on the top of the flower. And that will dry clear. There we go. That's that one then. Right, so we are done. Let's just... I'll move all these bits. I'll tidy up afterwards. So we did use a bit of the stash, which is good. So let's get them back. I'm just going to put my lid on my glue before it dries up, and then all we've got left to do is the sentiments. Okay, so we've got that one. That one. We've got 6, haven't we? Let's just get rid of all these bits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 yellow, 2 purple, 1 red and 1 blue. Okay, so I'm literally just going to go through these. There we go. That's the first one. Adventure is worthwhile. So we're going to have that on this one. So that's that one done. Be your beautiful self. Yep, like that. That's going on that one. Have I got any that sort of got a yellow background? I very much doubt it. I've got some that have got sort of like this. There we go. Live, create, and tell the story. And look, there's 2 of them there. She could be telling him a little story, couldn't she? That's that one. Want another yellow one though. There we go. Let's have that one there. Live life, live simply, give generously. I like that. Okay, so we want a blue one. Ah, there we go. I've seen it straight away. My eyes just went to it. Huh. With brave wings she flies. Perfect. That was made for this ATC. Okay, so we want one more. We want a red one or something along. Oh, look, I'm going to cut that one in half because that. Or we could have miracles happen when you believe. Yes. I was going to have when those who don't believe in magic will never find it, but let's put that one down there. Where's my scissors quickly? I'm just going to cut that bit off there and put that on there above. Right, there we go. Those are my 6 ATCs. So let's just have a little closey look. So we've got this blue one with brave wings she flies. Then we've got the red one, which is miracles happen when you believe. Then we've got the yellow one, live, create, tell the story. Live simply, give generously. Adventure is worthwhile. And be your beautiful self. There we go. So that's my 6 ATCs. Sorry it's taken a bit longer than I thought. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button if you did. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And take care everyone. Crafty hugs and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.